Yeah, just laminate an instruction sheet for all the dummies and hang it right up.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Veterans Park, Hastings, Minnesota, home of Hastings baseball, for this Legion Substate Class 6 semifinal matchup. We've got the Hastings Post 47 going up against Bayport Post 491. Each team with one loss in this tournament. Farmington awaiting the winner for the championship and a trip to state today. It's going to be Charlie Myers on the hill for the Raiders, facing off against Bayport, number 33, right-hander. I've got Derek Simon along with me in the booth today as we bring you this afternoon's game, and hopefully for the Raiders 2 games, Derek.
Yeah, it's the hope here. It's Bayport's no slouch either, so it's going to be a tough battle. Charlie Myers on the mound for Legion today. Last outing he pitched, I think he had 77 pitches at the beginning of the week for VFW in their playoffs. So he's got enough rest. We'll see if Charlie's got his A game on today. He's quite capable, and hopefully he can help us get through this first game and get on to that championship game.
Yep, that is always the trick at the end of these 4-day tournaments. Who has the most pitching is who's going to survive it. So Myers deals to Evan Hewer, the right fielder. Starts him off with a strike. And strike 2, so starting off ahead.
And sometimes these guys get a little more amped up for playing up in Legion instead of at VFW, and Charlie right away 2 strikes on that outside half.
Sure, you would think this is the chance to, and that is down and away, 1-2, the chance to make your mark, impress the coaches for next season. What year is Charlie, Derek?
Charlie's going to be a senior, so he's going to have another year left. He's same year as Zach, and so Zach and Charlie will be in the rotation, or at least on the staff next year for sure.
2-2 now to the leadoff batter. Here's starting off this game, first hitter. Breaking ball, cuts across the plate, strike 3. So good start for Charlie as he gets the first man looking.
And Charlie has good stuff. When he gets into trouble is throwing too many pitches, so it's nice to see him not go 3-2 on the first batter.
Gus Gregg, the catcher. Big righty is going to step into the plate with one away.
Like these pitch counts and tournaments, if we can get Charlie, maybe 1 to 2 pitches less per batter, he can really cruise through the game, and that would be a huge benefit to the Raiders.
Absolutely. That is nubbed foul, strike 1. Of course, interestingly, Bayport beat Farmington last night to advance to this game. They got up 10 early, and then Bayport got 2 more runs to walk it off in the bottom of the 6th, and I kind of asked Ryan Selesky, do you think they let that happen to save pitching? He's like, I don't know. It's entirely possible, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's, at this point in the tournament, 1-2. Breaking ball just misses inside. Charlie wanted it, but I think it was a little bit off the inside corner.
Yeah, Gunner tried to frame it too, and you could see him nod to Charlie. It was a good pitch regardless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Misses that one up high, 3-2. Here's the wind and the payoff pitch. That one is stroked out to center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. McKnight relays it back into the infield, and Bayport has a 1-out base runner in the first. Ryan Van Gunt, left fielder, is going to come to the plate next. 1 on and 1 out here, top of the first inning. From the stretch now, first pitch clips that outside corner, strike 1.
Definitely encouraging to see Charlie get ahead of each of the hitters so far in the game, and see if he can continue to do so, because if he can, like I said, he keeps that pitch count down, we're in really good shape.
Runner's dancing off first, and Charlie steps off to look him back, and back into the stretch now. And that is chopped out to third. One hopper by Persky. He goes over to first to get the sure out. So 2 away. Runner will advance to second on the play. High chopper he had to come in on. It really would have been difficult to try to go to second to get that double play. So Peyton decided to take him where his momentum was going and just get that sure out.
Yeah, he would have had to make, pivot and throw over to second, and been a much tougher play for him.
So this is Caleb Luvas Simon, first baseman. A distant relative of yours, maybe, Derek. I'm not sure, as he takes ball 1.
I guess maybe very distant. I have no idea.
Myers steps off and looks the runner back to second yet again. And now Scove calls time and wants to talk it over with Charlie. I don't know if runner on second. They're going to figure out their signs here.
Yeah, I think, he saw something and he popped up right away. So, like I said, he is really a smart catcher for high schooler. He is.
Yeah, that's the.
Like I said to you the other day, Zach, when he pitches, he rarely shakes him off.
Such a just vital thing.
Yeah, very important.
Yep, the guy that basically sets the pace for your whole defense. Is that pitch is away 2-0. 2-0. Half swing, he did go. So there you go. You got your appeal at second, your appeal from the base umpire, Derek. It looked like it was pretty clear.
I can't say anything. I was surprised that he didn't call it no swing. It seems like it's always no swing these days, but that one he did call. So 2-1.
And that's down and away, 3-1. So 3-1, runner on second, 2 outs here, top of the first inning, just getting underway here at Vets Park. First of 2 games today, and that one misses down low, ball 4. So 2 outs, runners on first and second now, and here comes Devin Hofdahl, the designated hitter. First pitch to Hofdahl is lined into right field for a base hit. Runner coming around third. He is going to score, and Bayport jumps out 1-0. First pitch, just a sharp single into right field.
Runner goes, scores. Runner from first moves up just to second base on the play, so first and second here, 2 away.
Yep, infield does manage to cut that off and keep the runner from getting that extra base. So Gavin Backstrom now, 1 in already. Myers looking to get out of this first inning for the Raiders. That is fouled off to the right and is going to reach the spectators. Couple of hits and a walk for Bayport to start this game. Oh, 1 misses just low, 1-1. And good breaking pitch, catches the outside corner, 1-2.
Good pitch there by Charlie. Now he's up 1-2. See if they go upstairs here with the fastball or try something down again.
And tries going upstairs but misses up and away, 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on, top of the first. And the delivery is low and away, full count. Payoff pitch, both runners will be getting going early. Here they go, and that's going to miss inside, and that'll load them up.
Hey, be a bulldog, Charlie, you're good.
So bases loaded. Leighton Egger, the center fielder, coming up as we're going to have a visit to the mound.
Another elimination game. You don't want to have things go on too long without trying to make any sort of adjustment, or if you see anything or you want to get your point across.
Umpire out there more quickly than usual and is having a conversation with the Raiders converged on the mound, the entire infield.
Yeah, I don't know what he had a bunch of things to say himself. I'm not sure why, but he did give him some more time as he left, and it looks like
that's true. Yeah, he didn't.
Up,
he didn't try to break it up right away. He was just going out there because he had something to say.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
In any event, we're ready to go. Bases juiced, 2 outs here. Top of the first inning, Bayport 1 in. Hastings looking to get back to the dugout and get their first AB of the game. Only down 1. First pitch from Myers misses low, ball 1. And that is on the ground to second. Niederkorn goes to short. Close play, but he does get that third out. So Raiders get out of the jam. Bayport scores 1. We're through half an inning, 1-0. We'll be right back. Okay, bottom 1, Peyton Persky going to lead things off against number 4, Charlie Gentink. 5'11" junior, looks like, heading into his senior year.
See if the Raiders get something going right off the bat here. Scored 1 run in the first inning, first 2 games.
That is a breaking ball that catches Persky right between the shoulder blades, and he'll head down to first base. So first pitch, Raiders have a runner aboard. That's the other thing, too. You don't know what your opponent's going to have for pitching. You would assume they'd be through their best guys. So this might be a battle of attrition through both games with people just trying to come up with enough pitching to squeak their way through this.
You would think, especially this game being Farmington was undefeated, Bayport had to beat them to stay alive last night.
And that is up high for a ball.
You would assume that they went through some other good pitching yesterday.
Yes. And Farmington waiting for the winner, so you will assume they will be the rested team. They earned that advantage by winning their first 3 games. That one is hit sharply out to right field, and that is carrying, and that is going to be over the right fielder's head, and is going to roll to the wall. Coming around third and holding there is going to be Persky. Niederkorn cracks a double to the fence, and the Raiders are in business in the bottom of the first.
Excellent start here. Second, third, nobody out, and Gunnar Skov has been the hottest hitter on the team, is up now.
Yeah, Skov's been red hot. He had, 3 hits yesterday, I believe, Derek. I don't have his numbers for the tournament, but it seems like he's been multi-hits every game I've been watching so far.
Pretty much been one of the best hitters all year consistently. Cole Werner, of course, Colton McKnight have been hitting with big sticks, but Skov seems like every game he's got a hit or two.
So first delivery to him is a breaking ball that misses wide, ball 1. And outside again, 2-0. Hastings has faced a few lefties in this tournament with their lefty-heavy lineup. They get the look at the righty today in Gentink.
Yeah, that's a nice break for the Raiders. Like you say, we usually have 4 or 5 lefties in the lineup.
That's down and in, ball 3. So second and third, and now Skov working way ahead in this AB. And that's up high, ball 4. So Skov draws a 4-pitch walk, and that's going to load him up for Colton McKnight. Center fielder, another in a string of Raiders lefties, and we'll get Grant Johnson coming out to first to courtesy run for Gunner. He's at a full week just courtesy running for Skov all week.
Yeah, right. He's out there 3-4 times. So I say Grant, my favorite Meesville kid.
It's a pretty short list,
It's
I think.
a pretty short list.
So bases loaded for McKnight. Still nobody out in the bottom of the first. Raiders trailing by 1. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1.
McKnight, another lefty. Then Werner, also a lefty, following.
Throw over to third base. And Persky back safely. From the stretch, 0-1 coming. And a cut and a miss, strike 2.
Colton reaching out there just a little bit on that one.
Yep, that was a little bit outside and kind of had a little bit of late sink on it. So McKnight now down 0-2. That is skied in the infield. Infield fly rule, I assume, is going to be called here, and that's going to be put away by the shortstop for out number 1.
Bram Cole Werner, who had that home run that had to be almost, if not 400 feet yesterday.
It was well struck. That was between the 380 and the 393 sign in right center field. kind of almost right between those two signs out there. So, yeah, it was a jack. That one is hit hard but foul.
That one might hit a softball field.
Might be somebody's car. His car has a brand new dent out there in the parking lot after that one. Oh, 1 delivery is down and in. It was a big first out for Gentink there, getting that pop up in the infield. See if Cole can pick up his teammate and get the Raiders on the board here.
Yeah, Stillwater, Bayport, Stillwater, probably the
Bayport, Stillwater.
kids.
Yep.
Yeah. Of course, playing back in the middle now for a double play. Corners in.
That is popped foul and out of play. It says Stillwater Bayport in the official program for the Class 6 tournament, so I think either one will be acceptable. Post 491. I think maybe the actual Legion post is in the city of Bayport, but probably, like you said, drawing a lot of Stillwater kids out there. One and two is hit sharply. Fair ball down the first baseline. That's going to score at least 2. That's rolling into the corner. Digging for second is going to be Werner, and Cole Werner comes up with another big hit. 2-run double, and the Raiders jump to a 2-1 lead.
Not only is Cole getting big hits, he's hitting the ball hard every time he gets up there.
Yeah, it was an absolute laser beam right down the first baseline, landing about a foot fair.
So you say Raiders up 2-1 now, just 1 away and 2 runners in scoring position. Brady Hendrickson up. If he even can roll one out to second or short, the Raiders likely will get another run.
Yep,
in.
get that third run across here. That'd be huge. And that is just a little nubber up the third baseline foul. Pitcher with a long look in for a sign. And now he's set. Oh, 1 is down and away, 1-1.
Yeah, I was waiting for Brady to call time a couple times there, but he didn't do so. And 1-1 here now with 1 away.
And from the stretch comes home. Chopper out towards third. That's going to get through and be for a base hit. 1 run will score. Holding at third base is going to be Werner. So third run is in, and Hastings runners on the corners. And the inning will continue. Xander McVicker coming to the plate.
Guess what? Grant Johnson scored another run.
And Grant Johnson scored another run, yep. Been a busy man
sure has
getting his steps in this week, that's for sure.
It's like they were going to have a mound visit here,
yep,
Johnny.
It's everybody's coming in. Whole infield is coming in, and manager as well to have a chat with Gentink. Still only 1 out. Raiders have them on first and third. This is one thing the Raiders do have going if you're getting into somebody's third and fourth pitchers. It is a pretty good lineup top to bottom. These kids can all hit a bit. So just kind of third base was in a little bit there, and Hendrickson just managed to bounce it right past him, right between third and short. Get that RBI single.
And Xander McVicker, who has, the boys been talking, Xander's had just 1 or 2 hits here for a while and kind of struggled a little bit at the plate, but man, did he play an awesome left field.
Oh, absolutely. He was huge out there, though. Outfield, really, he went to the corner to get long runs in the corner to get a few diving catch with the bases loaded when Zach Simon came into the game with the bases loaded and 1 out, diving forward to make that play. Run did score, but he prevented at least 1 more probably and got that huge second out for him as he takes strike 1 here.
Yeah, that was an enormous play as well, and you know, you can affect the game different ways.
Yep, and McKnight also in center field had a great game yesterday.
He sure did.
0-1 is fouled back, strike 2. Got a high fastball he got a piece of and flipped over the backstop.
Bayport definitely playing Xander to pull here. I don't know if I've seen anybody in this tournament shift this far. Got to be about a good 10 steps over into right center for your center fielder.
That's fouled back to the backstop. He'll stay at 0-2.
Nothing happening yet here with runners on the corners.
McVicker, another one of these sophomores, quite a few, or incoming juniors, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I guess we're closer to the new school year than we are to the end of the old one at this point.
Yeah, I've been kind of changing over myself when people ask me about all the players. And gonna be a junior, gonna be a senior.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, 2 delivery is poked into left field, and that is going to hang up and be put away. They're going to try to come home. Throw is going to be close, and it managed to beat it outstanding. So Werner opts not to slide there, managed to step around the one-hop catch and swing by the catcher, and it's 4-1. Kind of a liner to left, not that deep, so there was a play at the plate. They are appealing over to third base. Home plate umpire says, nope, left in time. Or left, waited until the catch to leave, didn't leave too early.
See if maybe the Raiders run here. Austin could be, he's a patient guy. It'd be a good time to maybe potentially steal a bag, and if you get thrown out, he's a good guy to lead off the second inning.
We talked about that. Weil is the kind of your other leadoff hitter here. This is the 8th man to bat this inning, and that's hit towards the gap, and that's going to be down for a base hit. Dumped in front of the left fielder, so yet another hit for the Raiders here in the bottom of the first inning.
Runners will be on first and second for Tyson Werner, who's DH in it, and I see Tyson in the lineup.
Yep, ninth player to bat for Hastings in the bottom of the first inning. Out to a 4-1 lead here. Runner goes from second, throw down to third, not in time, and delayed at first. The delayed steal behind him at first base ends up getting thrown out at second base. So that'll do it for the Raiders in the bottom of the first inning. Runner from second was in there, but kind of a delayed trail there, and from third manages to go back to second base to get the caught stealing. That was that?
It was Austin Weil.
Austin Weil,
yeah.
that was cut down at second, but the Raiders do put up a 4 spot. We are through 4-1 Hastings. Okay, top two. It's going to be Eli Nye, third baseman, into face Myers.
Nye, the number 8 hitter in the lineup.
Myers has now been spotted a nice little lead by his teammates. See what he can do here in the top of the second against 8, 9, and 1. First pitch catches the inside corner, strike one. And another
Nice.
good breaking pitch over the inside corner, 0-2.
Like to see him going attacking inside. Throws a lot on the outside half, low and away. But Charlie inside there twice.
That's upstairs, 1-2. Wind up, 1-2 deliveries inside and hits him. So Myers gets ahead, but then loses the hitter to a hit batter. Kind of got him on the legs as that was, tried that breaking pitch again, but didn't get it to curl back inside the way he wanted to. That's one of the dangers of working inside. So it's going to be Fox, Bennett Fox, 9-hitter for Bayport. Leadoff runner aboard here in the top of the second inning. Squares to bunt and misses. I believe he offered and missed, and the ball just ticked off of Scove's glove, and the runner is down to second base. I apparently did not get a piece of that because runner was going and is now at second base.
Sure looked almost like it was a bunt and run, right? I mean, the runner was going the whole way, it looked. So
0-1 is a cut and a miss, strike two.
either that or it's a steal, and he's just, faking the bunt to try to cause an issue.
That could be, yep. It's he does end up getting the stolen base there. And 0-2 now is tight, 1-2. One-two delivery, swing and a miss, strike three.
Big out there by Charlie, and get that first out of the inning with runner on second base here. Try to keep this momentum, get the boys off the field, and get right back up there hitting.
Absolutely. Kind of a sort of a warm but humid morning, overcast out here at Vets Park, but it is supposed to get hot this afternoon, and that I'm sure is going to affect the second game, especially which one of these teams ends up playing back-to-back. You need to win this, but also have to be wary of the amount of energy you're expending. So I'm sure these bunch of 16 to 18-year-old kids are geeked up and ready to go today. So,
and you never know if there might be a couple switches in the lineup, so you don't have 9 batters playing 2 games in a row.
Could very well be. And that's down and away, ball one. I mean, if the Raiders get out to a bigger lead, do you see some possible switches to get some guys some rest? We'll see how the managers decide to play. It's still very early here. Raiders off to a 3-run lead, but still only the top of the second inning. Plenty of ball to play as that one's fouled off to the right. But lots of things to be considered in this kind of tournament scenario here. One misses low. Throw down to third base, and he is gunned down by Scove.
Huge play there by Gunner again. I don't know why people don't know by now not to run on him, especially in a play like that to third. But
yeah, the ball did not get very far away from him. Maybe took one hop into the left-handed batter's box. He barehanded it and whipped it down to third base and had the runner dead to rights down there. Persky puts on the tag, 2 away.
Huge out now, 2 out, nobody on base.
And it misses just wide, 3-1. And it's called strike 2. I thought that was going to be called high, but umpire calls a strike, full count. This is Evan Hewer, the leadoff batter. There's a hot shot, backhanded by Niederkorn in the hole. He's not going to have a play. He's just going to have to eat the ball, and it's going to be an infield single. Ball kind of went right between Myers' legs, and Niederkorn heading up the middle to try to knock that down. He does manage to knock it down, but has no play.
I don't know, a good play there regardless, and keep the ball in the infield. He's not going to get past first base. 2 away.
Be the third hit of the afternoon for Bayport so far. And this is going to be Gus Gregg.
Singled and scored his first time up.
Fouls that one off. Myers steps off and looks the runner back to first base. Oh, 1 is hit. Diving attempt by Hendrickson at shortstop, and is going to get by him and into left field. Sharply hit grounder. Hendrickson made a valiant attempt at it, but just beyond the outstretched tip of his glove. And a couple straight singles, and first and second for Bayport with 2 outs. That throw out by Gunnar Skov looming large right now.
Very large, and 8. Bayport with 4 hits already. 2 walks and a hit batter, so
instead of 1 in and 1 out, it's 2 outs and nobody in yet for Bayport. Charlie's still a chance to get out of here with a 0, as he'll face off against number 13, Ryan Van Gunst, and drops a breaking ball across for a strike.
Van Gunst hit that one in. Persky charged at third, made the nice throw across on a 5-3 put out.
0-1 is high, 1-1. And that is towards the gap and is going to be down for a base hit. Werner up with the ball, firing it back in. 1 runs in. There's going to be a play at the plate, and safe. Slides in safely, and 2 runs across for Bayport, and it's 4-3.
Fifth hit already for the Bayport, and as you say, 4-3. That throw out by Gunner at third, an even bigger play. Now it would be a tie ball game.
So still 2 outs, looking for the third out here of this second inning. 2 across, big 2-run double from Van Gunst. It's going to be the 4-hitter, Caleb Lavas Simon. First pitch is into right field for a base hit. Up is Werner, throw into the cutoff plate. Throw in to home is high, and runner will advance to second base, and it's a tie ball game. So Bayport ties it right back up in the top of the second inning, 4-4. Big 2-out rally here. 3 straight hits, I believe, after
4 straight hits.
4 straight hits. 4 straight hits. I think 3 straight after that runner was retired at third base. So we're going to have Devin Hofdahl up to the plate. Charlie looking for the elusive third out here in the top of the second inning. That pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, Bayport's had 9 guys on base already in the game, so if we can get out of this just giving up the 4 so far, that'd probably be, really good. Holding off half the base runners.
That's just a little chopper up the middle, and it's going to be over the head of Myers. Hendrickson can't control it. That runner is coming to the plate, and they've got him hung up now. And they get him at third base. So just a chopper over, kind of a high chopper over the mound that Hendrickson couldn't handle, and then runner kind of took a big turn at third base. They managed to get it back in to Scove, who ran him almost all the way back to the bag and through to Persky for the putout. So Hastings managed to wiggle out of it with no further damage. What?
I was just going to mention here, 7 batters in the inning. A hit batter, strikeout, 5 straight base hits, but 2 outs on the base pass.
2 outs on the base pass for Bayport. Yes, that could loom large, Derek. Good point as the Raiders escape. We've got a brand new ball game after 1.5, 4-4. We'll be right back. Okay, bottom 2, 4-4 ball game. Tyson Werner is going to come to the plate. He was at bat when Hastings lost a runner on the bases to end the bottom of the first inning after putting up a 4 spot. So 1 in the top of the first, 3 in the top of the second for Bayport. Hastings with 4 in the bottom of the first. So we've got some fireworks so far today. We'll see if that continues. If Tyson Werner can get the Raiders going in the bottom of the second inning, takes a strike.
Excuse me, Ty batting 9th and DHing here in the game here today.
As that's outside for a ball. 11 hits already, to your point, Derek, through 1.5 innings. 11 hits and only 9 outs recorded in the game so far.
Excuse me, yeah, and there's no wind to speak of. It's not like the wind's blowing out or anything, so.
Here's a breaking ball. Warner takes a big cut at and misses, 1-2.
Boys all have their hitting shoes on today.
That's for sure. One, 2 to Tyson Werner, cut and a miss, strike 3. So 1 away. That'll bring up the top of the lineup again, Peyton Persky.
Yeah, Persky hit in between the shoulder blades, as you said earlier. I think it was on the very first pitch of the bottom of the first inning.
I believe it was, yep. See the catcher was tapping the top of his helmet there, I assume telling his fielders where he wants him to align, as the first pitch to Persky is a breaking pitch, catches the outside corner for strike 1.
It was also quiet enough that it wasn't like crazy. That's also why I didn't notice it.
And that is chopped, backhanded by the shortstop. Throw over, nice play at short to record Persky. He had to go to his right, kind of make a reach out and make a throw, change his momentum, and made a strong throw over to first base for the second out.
Yeah, it made a nice, strong throw, good plant, and got Persky by a couple steps. Niederkorn doubled and scored his first time up. See if able to replicate that here as they pulled our outfielders over even maybe a little bit more here.
First pitch is away for a ball. Yeah, Niederkorn Slashed one to the right center field gap. See if we can start a 2-out rally for Hastings. And that has popped up to the left side. And shortstop in short left field. And Hastings goes down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second. We're through to two complete. 4-4 ball game. We'll be right back. All right, it's going to be Gavin Backstrom facing Charlie Myers to start the third inning. Starts him off with a strike. 0-1 is down low for a ball.
Backstrom, the sixth hitter in the lineup for Bayport, walked his first time up.
And that is up in the air to center field. McKnight has it, one away. So one away, here's Leighton Egger. Number 7.
Egger hit that ball to second base. Raiders got him out on 4-6 play to end the first inning.
That misses, just off the plate. Looked like it was about at the knees. Must have just missed outside. 1-0. Check swing, called strike, 1-1. And that one's going to roll back to the backstop, 2-1. That's going to be fouled back over the backstop, 2-2.
What do you do at field maintenance? Yeah, I gotta go up and down the baseline and stuff. Is it for Gunner?
And that is right back to the pitcher. Hot shot. He takes a minute to compose himself after getting that and tosses it over to first for the out. That was coming in hot. Managed to just stick his glove down and get it, catch it from before it got to his knee almost.
It was amusing. He had the ball in his glove and he grabbed his hat and put his hat back down. Made the play. It he was completely calm there, and calm enough not to brush a throw or anything. And
yep.
2 quick outs.
No, he has plenty of time. So 2 away, and first pitch is down low to Elijah Nye.
See that? The umpire just says, "I got it, boys," and races back to
you don't see that too. You don't see that too often. And he gives Gunner a little pat on the shoulder too. He's like, "I got this one. I got this one." One-0 delivery is a strike called. 1-1.
I have to say it's funny to me to listen to all of the Legion the speeches before the games, and then you listen to these dugouts during the game.
I don't know. Are they obeying the 11 rules of Legion?
Code of
that is pretty funny. I was kind of just thinking the same thing. 1 and 2.
There's literally a kid from Bayport coming out the dugout barking like a dog on all fours, and I'm like, is that part of the code of conduct, or is that?
1 and 2, 2 outs. That is rolled out to third base. Persky's got it. Throw across is high, and runner's going to be safe. Vile jumped up and tried to get the swing tag. Runner kind of ducked out of the way of it. And 2 out base runner.
And it'll be the first error of the game on the Raiders there. I don't know if Peyton had a little trouble getting it out of his glove or if he was just a little inaccurate with the throw itself.
So 2 out base runner. That one, first pitch is hit out to center field. And McKnight has it, and the Raiders put up their first 0 defensively of the ball game. 2 out error, it does no damage. We're through 2.5, 4-4 ball game. Okay, back at you for the bottom of the third inning. Gunnar Skov going to start things off against Charlie Gentink, starting his third inning of work. Delivers first pitch low to Gunnar, ball 1.
I printed this sheet off on Tuesday.
Breaking ball misses outside, 2-0.
Gunnar walked his first time up, came around to score the third run of that first inning.
Yep, Raiders with a 4 spot in the first. That hits him on the arm, and Skov will take another free pass, and I'm guessing we'll get number 11 running out to first base.
There you
Yeah, there's Grant. He's coming out right now. Believe the batter has to get on first base before he can come out to call time and come in to.
Gotcha. And
courtesy
there
run,
he goes back to the dugout, doing his job at the plate once again. We'll head back to get his gear on.
As you say, Gunner's a fast catcher, but Grant is, I'm pretty sure, the fastest guy on the team.
So yeah, absolutely utilize him as much as you can, and then, back behind the plate. Hopefully, he's going to have to catch 2 games today, so you want to preserve his legs as much as you can, for sure.
Yeah.
And squaring to bunt and putting down a pretty good one. Throw over to first base, and McKnight gets the sack down successfully, and Johnson to second on the play. Good bunt.
Interesting time to do it when you got Grant over there who could probably could steal a bag for you, but maybe they thought they could bunt it, over and get Grant to third if he gets a good enough bunt down, cause some confusion. Coaches definitely love to try to put as much pressure as they can on the opposing team on the base paths.
So here comes the red-hot Cole Werner, takes one down and in for a ball.
Cole, two-run double in that first inning, and then came around to score the 4th and final run of the first inning for the Raiders.
I was buying it. There was other Army guys behind me, and I said, I would like to purchase this roll of toilet paper, please. And they're like, you move. Yeah. They're like, what brand are you? I'm like, Coast Guard, baby. They're like, oh.
Long look back to second of the mound, and now look home, and now he flinched. Time must have been called. It looked like the pitcher flinched there, but time must have been called before he moved. Otherwise, that would have been a balk. Runner goes, and pitch hits Werner, so Johnson will have to head back to second since that's a dead ball play.
Yeah, too bad he had that stolen
easily
on the play. So first and second here with one away for the Raiders. Brady Hendrickson up. Brady drove in the 3rd run of the first inning with a base hit.
Yeah, just found a gap in the infield between short and third.
Actually stole third base in the inning too, but then they threw back to second and got Austin on the delayed steal of second base.
That is down and away, ball 1. Of course, Hendrickson pretty fast. Will be tough to double up here.
Yeah, pretty good speed all the way around here in the base pass for Hastings.
1-0 delivery, catches the corner, 1-1.
Hendrickson started the tournament in the leadoff spot, was hitting the 5th spot the last 2 games. Now down to the 6th spot in the order as they move Cole Werner up today to the 5-hole.
One is down and away, 2-1. Another long look in by Gentic. Definitely taking his time out there on the mound.
And it's about the 4th or 5th time in the game now that the Raiders batters have called timeout. 2-1 count. Runners on first and second. Might not be doing anything here, but there's potentially a spot here where they might try a hit and run or just double steal.
Everybody stays still. The ball is way outside 3-1, so Hendrickson with a hitter's count. And time called by, I don't know if that was the catcher or who that was this time.
The way the catcher stood up there and moved around a little bit, I think it was the catcher, and I believe you're correct.
3-1 delivery coming. That is popped foul. That's going to get over the fence and bounce right off the garage door of the equipment shed. Strike 2.
So full count, 1 out. And we'll see if the Raiders maybe put somebody in motion here, or if the boys stay at their bags.
Runners hold, and the pitch is down low, so that's going to load them up.
4 batters so far. Hit batter, sack bunt, hit batter, and a walk here so far. And Sander McVicker, who hit a sack fly his first time up today, will step up again here with the bases loaded and 1 out.
Yeah, a big chance for the Raiders to put another crooked number on the board here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 4-4 ball game early, so one would expect there's going to be a lot more offense in this one. Try to put up as many as you can. Johnson at 3rd, obviously. You wouldn't have to hit it too deep to get him in from on a sac fly. And
strike
called. Yep. Strike called.
You know, I like him taking that pitch because I think he's just going to roll over on that one anyway. So give yourself the 1-1 count and look for the next one.
And here is that next one. That is up in the air to center field. Should be deep enough to score Johnson. Actually, it's the left fielder is taking it. Throw into home is actually... He got him. Wow, strong throw in from the left fielder. I thought that was going to be plenty deep to score him, but a gun from the left fielder right in. Perfect throw, and the Raiders are denied in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They load them up, cannot cash it in. We're through 3, 4-4 ball game. We'll be right back. Okay, top 4, 4-4 ball game. And first pitch is up in the air to center field. McKnight has it, 1 away.
Great start there for Charlie again, and this game's gone along here now. He's settling in, and his last couple innings has not thrown a lot of pitches either.
That was Evan Hoyer, the leadoff hitter for Bayport, is retired on a pitch. It's going to be Gus Gregg, the catcher, stepping in next. And he takes a strike. And strike on the inside corner, 0-2.
Something I've noticed a little bit more of the Raiders this tournament is the pitching on the inside. inside half and done a nice job.
0-2 is slapped foul. Good crowd out for a Saturday morning game. Looks like people kind of up and down the lines on both sides. So big day for Hastings baseball as the in-house tournament is going on. Just misses wide of the outside corner, 1-2. In-house baseball tournament going on in all the other fields out here at Vets. So big baseball day out here.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people coming out to watch this game, and as you say, it gets through Niederkorn.
Yeah, just a hard one-hopper, and Niederkorn couldn't flag it down, and Bayport will have a one-out runner aboard. Yeah, Niederkorn moving to his left towards first base, and pretty hard chopper. It just couldn't get his glove on him. Went right past him.
So 1 out, 1 on.
That one is hit well out to center field. McKnight moving over, though. He's got it lined up. And runner was all the way past second base. Throw over, gets away, but backed up by Scove, so runner will stay at first base. Manages to get back.
Yeah, great job there. Charlie Myers was there as well. Gunner and Charlie both over there preventing the runner to go take the extra base, so no error there, but the runner did not advance.
Yeah, McKnight had to get on his horse and really charge over to get that ball. Runner was all the way around second base, had to retouch second and come all the way back to first base. Raiders trying to rush the ball back in to get the inning double play, but can't quite do that as that first pitch misses high now, ball one. This is Lovas Simon. And that one is into right field. And nice play by Cole Werner out there. Sinking liner, makes a couple steps over and kind of slides to his knees to put it away for out number 3. So Raiders put another 0 up on the board, scoreless inning for Charlie, and we're through 3.5, 4-4. Okay, Raiders to the plate in the bottom of the fourth. Austin Vile will start things off. Same two pitchers going here in the fourth inning. Breaking ball misses high, ball one to Vile. Hastings hasn't scored since that first inning. Mounted a good threat in the third, but that runner cut down at the plate by the left fielder. Good strong throw.
Yeah, with the one out, bases loaded, and that you thought was going to be a sac fly, turned into a double play and a perfect throw.
Yeah, I'd pretty much already written the run down. I thought no way they were going to cut Johnson down, but give credit to the defense on that one. 2-0 to Vile is up high, 3-0.
It's never a sure thing that catcher's going to make that play either.
Absolutely
and catch
not.
The ball.
That's not easy either. You know what I mean? Like coming in like that. And misses inside, and Vile takes a 4-pitch walk. So there you go, Derek. Your second leadoff man once again reaches base to lead off an inning.
Austin singled his first time up as well. We'll see what Tyson does here in the 4-4 ball game as both pitchers have settled down here a little bit. Although I will say, now that I say that, 4 of the last 6 Raiders batters have reached via walk or hit batter.
So we'll see if they show patience and look at a pitch here, or if he's throw over to first base. I think he was looking to see if
he was bunting,
if he was going to square. No sign of it. Third baseman is playing about 2 steps on the grass, so still expecting Werner to lay one down. We'll see what happens. No move to square as the pitch misses outside, ball one.
And that's the time when I am so glad I never played third base.
Yeah, if you're going to get your I can't remember. I was watching a game, and Persky was at third, and he was running full speed in charging for a bunt, and the guy was not bunting. I'm like, I don't know if I'd have the courage to do that either, honestly, as that one is in for strike one.
I think at that point I'd be diving the way.
Does square there and puts one down. Pitcher has it, throws to first base, and gets the out. So I think maybe waiting for the pitcher to throw a strike before he tries to put one down, and manages to do so. Gets the runner to second base for the top of the order.
Very likely the situation, plus it puts a little uncertainty in the third baseman's mind over there as well, right? Well, he hasn't been bunting so far. And do I move back, or do I have to stay here?
Yep. Pitcher makes the play, and had to make a quick play. Werner made it close down there at first base, but the first out is recorded. Persky takes a pitch outside for, is it a strike called? I'm sorry, excuse me, a strike called.
Raiders have put down both sack bunts they've tried to, so they've done a good job doing their job, taking the out and advancing the runner.
0-1 is chopped to third base. Runner will look back. You look back. Throw pulls the first baseman off, but he manages to apply the tag to Persky, 2 away.
Two outs and a runner on second for Luke Niederkorn.
So 2 outs, but the heart of the Raiders lineup coming up. See if Niederkorn can get another run across and give Hastings the lead back. Bayport started the game with a run in the top of the first. Hastings responded with 4 in the bottom, but then Bayport got them all back in the top of the second, and no more scoring since then. As we sit in the bottom of the fourth. Ball 1 to Niederkorn. And that is rolled down to first base, backhanded, and wins the race to the bag. And Hastings is retired in the fourth inning. We're through 4 to 4. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back at you for the top of the fifth inning. Both pitchers have really kind of settled in here. 4-4 ball game after 1.5 remains. 4-4 heading to the top of the fifth. That first pitch is fouled down the third baseline. Strike one.
4-4 game. Bayport out hitting the Raiders 8-4 so far. Counter side of that, Raiders taking a lot of walks and been hit by pitches.
Another foul down
as well.
Another foul down the third baseline, 0-2.
Raiders have been hit 3 times and have 3 walks, so 6 free passes already.
That one, another foul ball is going to be out of play. This is Devin Hofdahl as the batter, number 18.
And he is 2 for 2 already today. Singled in the first and second innings.
That is out to third base. Persky throws across. He's got it. Good stretch by Weil there to get the first out. Gavin Backstrom. Number 1 up is as Charlie gets Hofdahl retired for the first time. It's that first out of the fifth inning, and ball outside, 1-0. Up in the air to center, racing over it's going to be, that is going to be Werner in right field. Puts it away. So 2 quick outs for Charlie Myers in the top of the fifth. Leighton Egger now. So I believe Charlie's still searching for his first 1-2-3, is he not, Derek?
Yeah, just that error prevented it in the third inning. Faced 4 in the third, 4 in the fourth. Just definitely has settled down here quite a bit.
That is up in the air to center field. McKnight's got it, and Charlie has his 1-2-3 top of the fifth. We're through 4.5, 4-4 ball game. Bottom 5, 4-4 ball game. Charlie Gentink for Bayport out to start his 5th inning. Has settled in nicely after giving up a 4 spot in the bottom of the 1st inning. Gunnar Scove will start off against him and shoots one into left field. That is going to be down for a base hit. And rounding first and heading for second. Throw is coming in, and
he's
in time. Scove just went the other way and kind of dumped one down the left field line. Was going, thinking 2 all the way. Left fielder once again makes a good throw into second base, gets it on a hop. And like I say, it's hard to see the tag from here, but got it in close enough to at least make the umpire make a decision. So another good outfield play by Bayport.
Yeah, that same left fielders made 2 amazing plays. That's Van Gunst out there, who's had 2 perfect throws here in the last couple innings.
So 1 away, and that is McKnight takes a ball down and in, rolls to the backstop.
I was kind of waiting to see if one of the guys would try to punch it down the left field line. With all these lefties, they're shifting over about 10 steps in center and left field, so all kinds of room over on that side of the field.
And it will work perfectly. He did exactly what he was, but I mean, like I said, give credit for getting over there quickly, as the breaking ball is way high, ball 2. Give credit to the, again, left fielder for getting over there quickly and getting that throw back in.
And it's taken 2 perfect throws to make those 2 outs.
So yeah, Grant Johnson will get a break this inning. I think he was getting loose again as that ball got dumped into left field, but Bayport finally gets Scove out, although he did get a hit on the play.
Not sure what's going on. The umpire walked the ball up to himself to say something to the pitcher or something, and then was saying something again right before he came back behind the plate.
That one is hit sharply. Leaping play by the second baseman to put it away. 2 down. Hit on the screws, but that number 15, that is Bennett Fox, skied up and basically needed every inch of height that he had to flag that ball down.
Yeah, perfect timing on the jump and everything, so nice play there.
So 2 outs on 2 well-hit balls, and here's Cole Warner. And that is hit sharply, just foul, just wide of the first base bag.
Similar play there. He had a double in the first inning, scoring 2 runs. Just missed that line this time. First baseman right over by the line, though.
Yeah, definitely Bayport moving their infielders and outfielders around for these lefties, as you've stated, Derek.
Yeah.
As that's ball 1 misses inside.
They're definitely shifting more than any team I've seen so far in the tournament.
1-1 is up in the air to right field, hit well, chasing it back, and that is out of here. Another home run for Warner.
Second of the tournament, and at least 6, I believe, now on the year. And the Raiders take the 5-4 lead in the 5th inning.
It wasn't smashed the way his homer was yesterday, but just lifted it out to right field and just carried over the right field line, probably right about the spot where the windscreen ends.
Yeah, right there, or also you could say where the door is, for the drag to come in and drag the field.
About at least a good 10 feet from the foul pole out there. So Raiders retake the lead, 5-4. So here's Hendrickson breaking ball inside to him, ball 1.
And we talked earlier about Scove preventing a run by that throwing down at third before Bayport scored some runs. Well, that perfect throw from left here gets Scove out at second, and that would have been a 2-run homer.
Yeah, the left fielder is, that inning may have kept going, and, at that point, and who knows. I think that left fielder is really kind of kept this a one-run game, it'd be at least 3 if he had made those 2 plays. So.
Yeah. Van Gunst also 1 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs, so he's had quite the game.
2-0 to Hendrickson now. That's high and away, 3-0.
Kind of fun to see all the different colored jerseys from the little guys' in-house teams hanging around the field here.
3-0 to Brady is in at the knees, taken all the way.
Yep, looks like pretty much a whole orange team hanging out by the Raiders bullpen down there.
Oh, some youngsters who
Yeah.
played this morning?
Yeah.
That's fun, as that's high and away, ball 4. Yeah, fun for some of the youngsters who are playing at the in-house tournament to come out and watch some Legion baseball on the big field, the thing that, of course, they're all aspiring to, that they love to do someday. I'm sure a lot of these kids dreaming about it.
Playing down there just outside of what Bruce likes to call Alligator Alley.
Alligator Alley, yeah. So 2-out base runner for Xander McVicker. And that one is up in the air to center field. Started back, but charging in is the Bayport center fielder who puts it away. And McVicker is retired on a pitch. But Cole Werner, once again, solo bomb to right, puts the Raiders back out in front. We're heading to the 6th, 5-4 Hastings. Okay, top 6. Raiders back out in front 5-4 on the strength of the Cole Werner home runs. Charlie Myers will be out to try to put the stop on Bayport here in the top of the 6th. First pitch is bunted. Back to Myers, and ball is going to be thrown wide of the bag. Back in there quickly to back it up. So infield bunt single to start the inning for Bayport. I don't know what you're going to call that, or maybe call that an. It looks like we're going to ring that up as an error. It makes sense. I think he had time to make the play and threw it a little bit wild. Yep.
I had it as an error, and then you said infield single, and I erased the E, and then I had to put it back.
No, I think the scoreboard operator is correct. That's an error. On second thought. Now squaring for another bunt. Persky gets it on a hop, throws over to first base, and out at third base. So runner was safe at first. Couldn't get the throw over on time. I believe it pulled him off the bag.
Yeah, that's another error on the play at first, but then they come back and throw the lead runner out at third.
I believe that was Niederkorn covering, who made a good throw over to Persky at third base, managed to get the tag down. So big play by the infield after, like I say, another error, but Niederkorn managed to save that, getting that lead runner.
Yeah, the heads-up play there, and now you're in a better spot. You don't have a runner at second with one out. You have a runner at first with one out.
Yep, absolutely. So Raiders get a little bit of a break of their own making there. And one away, a strike into number 20, Evan Hoyer. Chopper out to shortstop. Hendrickson over to second for one. Not in time on the turn, but they do manage to get the lead runner again. Second out of the inning recorded.
Fielder's choice. Definitely had to hurry the throw there. I was a little nervous about the play there. You don't want to, not get anybody out there at first and second, but just able to get that lead runner. So 2 away.
Yeah, it was a quick play, a good speed on the base pass there. Almost beat that out, but Raiders managed to get that second out.
Number 2 hitter Greg now coming up is 3 for 3 now, 4 for 4.
Just laces one straight up the middle.
That may have prevented a run, or at least kept a runner from third base at minimum.
Yeah, another out on the base pass, kind of been the story of the later part of this game. Hastings lost a couple on the base paths. Bayport loses one there. They had another inning where they lost, I believe, two on the base paths. So,
yeah, three guys gunned down for Bayport in the game, and the Raiders with the 2 from the left fielder Van Gunst. I don't really blame the Raiders at either play either. It had to be a perfect throw.
No, and he executed it both times. Yeah, I thought.
And the tags,
Yep.
and, nobody dropped the ball or anything.
Absolutely.
The whole play.
So here's Van Gunst, first and second, 2 away. And that is up in the air to right. Warner's got it, and the Raiders are out of the 6th. So Bayport raises a threat, but Hastings able to shut it down. And Charlie Myers, after giving up 4 in the first 2 innings, has put up 4 zeros. We're through 5.5, 5-4 Raiders. We'll be right back. Okay, bottom of the 6th, Austin Vial leading things off again out of the 8th spot. So
3rd time in the game. Let's see if he can continue his streak here. Singled the first time, walked the second time.
Takes a breaking pitch over the inside corner from Charlie Genting. Like we said, both pitchers, give him credit, have settled in after rocky starts. And that one is low.
Excuse me, Giant. Just 1 hit for the Raiders since the first inning and being the home run. Or, excuse me, 2 hits since the first inning.
Yes.
The second one being the home run. Genting has walked 3 and hit 3, though, as well.
So yeah, there have been base runners. There have been chances for the Raiders, but just the only run since that first inning, that big bomb by Cole Warner. 2-1 to Vile. Cut and miss, 2-2.
On the other side of things, Myers with 2 walks and 1 hit batter in the whole game. Has a strikeout, or 2 strikeouts as well. Gentink with just 1 strikeout himself, so just 3 strikeouts in both teams.
And cut and miss, strike 3. There's the
4th.
And the around the horn goes into left field. So 1 away.
I probably said this on the air before, but my 13-year-old team was doing that this year. And after they threw it away the second time on around the horn, the umpire's like, yeah, let's not do that again.
The umpire told him, knock it off, let's play ball.
Let's not do that again.
Tyson Werner, number 6, DH, will step in and pitches down and away for a ball. Raiders would love a bit of insurance here. Make the top of that 7th inning a little more cozy. See what Warner can do. As breaking pitch misses, 2-0.
Good looking pitch there. Nice take by
Yeah.
Ty as that darted down late.
Yeah, like I say, kind of in on the hands, would have probably tied him up pretty good if he had tried to do anything with it. So just missed off the inside corner.
I feel like that was going to be a chopper to third base if he makes any contact on it.
Two-0 is.
Oh, called
Oof!
strike.
Boy, that was pretty high and outside, but strike called to Warner, 2-1. And down and away, 3-1. He's going to tell Tyson, tap the helmet there, call down for the ABS.
Right, we need a check there, right?
3-1 is hit sharply out to left field, but right at the left fielder out there. So Werner hits it on the screws, but right at a guy, and there are 2 away. So 2 away, here's Peyton Persky. And cut and a miss at a breaking pitch, strike 1.
The right-handers, Bayport's not pulled over quite as far. They are maybe 5 steps over in center field and right field, but seems like the lefty power hitters for the Raiders, they're really pulled over towards the right.
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe it's based on what their pitcher, how their pitcher likes to work, and where he likes to try to locate the ball, I'm sure.
Yeah, and velocity.
And velocity definitely plays a part of that. One and one, big breaking pitch drops in, 1-2.
Just mentioned Zach's warming up here again here. After Charlie's gone 6, I'm not sure what Charlie's pitch count is, so that could come into play.
Sure.
Or just in case we need you, be ready.
And cut and a miss, strike 3. So Raiders go down quietly in the bottom of the 6th inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Hastings needs 3 outs to advance, so we'll be right back. Okay, top of the 7th. Myers back out to try to finish it, at least face this first batter, Caleb Lovas-Simon.
Cleanup hitter is 1 for 2 with a walk so far today.
That one is sharply up the middle and is going to one-hop in front of McKnight. So leadoff runner and the tying run is aboard quickly for Bayport in the top of the 7th.
See what they want to do here with your 5-hitter up. Do you run a bunt here or not? He's also 2 for 3, but...
Yeah, interesting question. Devin Hofdahl, it has been like kind of the top and the middle of the lineup. Seems like they've been doing a lot of the damage, did a lot of the damage for Bayport early. 11 hits now for Bayport.
Hofdahl singled in the 1st and 2nd, grounded out to 3rd in the 5th.
And there's a strike over the inside corner. 0-1.
Persky playing in on the grass at 3rd.
Yep, ready for that bunt should they decide they want to square. Now he will take a couple steps back with 1 strike. Quick throw over to first base. Close play, but managed to dive back in there. I think once again, like seeing if the batter was going to tip off which way he was, if he was going to square. Did not see him do that. Oh, 0-1 delivery is up the middle to second base. Niederkorn bobbles it, but gets to shortstop for the first out. So no chance for a turn. Hendrickson just eats it, I think, was the right decision there.
Yeah, no reason to give them any free bases here. Take every out you can get. And now you got your double play still in order. You just need 2 outs.
Yeah, Niederkorn fielded that kind of right coming towards the bag, but just a little bobble before he could get it out of his glove and to Hendrickson. So Brady decides to eat it after the first out, throw over to first, and runner dives back. So do manage to get the lead runner 1 away. And that misses down low, ball 1. And there's a strike, 1-1. There's a strike at the letters, 1-2.
Ekstrom 0 for 2 with a walk so far today. A couple of flyouts to the outfield.
Throw across and close play again, but runner managed to dive back in.
And nice drop tag there by Austin right in the back of the runner, but just in again.
1-2 is up and away, 2-2. Two down and away. Scove down to block that in the left-handed batter's box. Full count. Payoff pitch is down to third. Over to second for 1. The turn, not in time. Just beating it by down the line is Backstrom to keep that game alive. Good strong throw by Persky and good turn, but just beats it out.
Yeah, good play all around there by the Raiders. And you say Egger just got down, or excuse me, Backstrom just got down the line just in time.
This is going to be Egger, representing the last hope for Bayport. 2 away here in the top of the 7th.
Egger is 0 for 3 so far.
And that is down low for a ball. And high and tight, 2-0. Strike called, outside corner, 2-1. Just outside, 3-1. And the pitch, strike at the letters, full count.
Full count, 2 outs. That runner will be moving immediately at first base.
Payoff pitch is up in the air to right field. Werner's got it, and the Raiders win. Advance to the final game. Give big props to Charlie Myers there. He answers the bell for the team. Gives up 4 runs in the first 2 innings and then 5 zeros to give Hastings a showdown, a rematch with Farmington to try to avenge their only loss of this tournament, Derek.
Yeah, an amazing job there by Charlie. After 2 innings, he had given up 4 runs on 8 hits. And you just thought, there's no way he's going to go the distance here. Not only did he get the win, and he goes the distance, you saved so much pitching for this last game now.
Absolutely.
You have 3 or 4 guys you can trust that you can go to if you need them.
Yeah, you'll see the whole dugout pretty much came out to mob Charlie right on the third baseline after that ball was cut there in right field. And speaking of right field, let's give another shout to Cole Werner. Once again, the game-winning RBI on a home run, solo shot to right this time. Also had a 2-run double in the first inning, so he's been really driving the bus for the Raiders offensively, Derek.
Yeah, offensively, not only just hitting the ball incredibly hard. And, to your point again, and then you got Gunner again. All he did is go 1 for 1 with a walk and hit by a pitch, so he reached all 3 times.
So, really fun ball game. Hastings managed to, despite giving up 13 hits and only getting 6, managed to cling to a 5-4 victory to make the championship game. It's going to be Hastings and Farmington coming up in probably about 30 to 40 minutes here. We are going to get back on the air for that, but we will end this broadcast and restart another one in a few minutes. So, rejoin us in a few minutes. Derek and I will be on the call again for the championship game, and we'll see you in a few.